What is up, YouTube? Back for another video. Today I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of a house wash. Probably won't be able to get too much footage because I'm riding solo today. But we gotta do this little building back here, this small trailer, and then behind me is a little like well house. So all together, probably looking at about an hour worth of work. Now when I say an hour is because it's basically equipment I'm running, the AGP machine, downstreaming. I mean, this type of stuff doesn't really take that long. And so, I always reiterate that equipment makes a big difference, make you more profitable, because the shorter amount of time it takes you, to get the job done, the more profitable you are. And you can go move on to other jobs and shortens your day and whatnot. So I'm going to get set up. I'm going to do my quick walk around as always in the house, make sure there's no pre-existing damage I need to be aware of and document. But yeah, guys, currently February, mid-February. So around this time for me, I live in North Carolina. This is where I'll start to prepare to get back busy again. Now for me, I take a few months off. I don't stay working pressure washing during the colder months. It's just not my thing. There are guys who do, and more power to them, but I just take a break during that time and focus on other things. Just a quick life update, guys. I have a lot going on this year. Last year I kind of end up slacking a little bit. Like I did okay, but it's that's to myself. But as far as what I want to do, I slacked off. And so this year, my biggest thing is just staying focused and staying aligned with my goals I have. I have a lot of big goals this year. One of my big ones is actually removing myself from being involved in the day-to-day of pressure washing. So for probably February, for the rest of this month, and then hope half of March or whatever, I'll probably be by myself or one other helper. And then in March, mid-March or so, then I'm going to hire and start training somebody to hopefully take over for the majority of the business. I'll still be doing some of the work for the more high ticket or more complex jobs. But hopefully, I can train somebody to handle the basics so I can focus on other things. So you're probably wondering, what are those other things? So right now I'm actually working on building out a business in the insurance space as an insurance broker, which I have experience in from 2 years ago. I had got my license, but did not use it. But I told myself this year, I don't want to be as physically involved in pressure washing. It's just a lot of, it's manual work. It's great money, but it's just not what I personally want to be doing long term. So as I transition out, I already have my license and life insurance license for North Carolina, and also have my health license as well. I got both at the same time. So by the way, if any of you guys are in North Carolina who need to get insured, you can contact me directly, and I highly recommend it. Whether you want to buy from me or not, you don't like me, you don't got to buy from me, but I do recommend you get life insurance. I'm not sure you guys are aware. There was one of the fellow pressure washing YouTubers. I never got to meet him, but John Lang, young brother. I really enjoyed the content on his channel, and he had passed away, I think at 30, and I don't even know the reason why. But life is precious, guys. You never know when your time is going to be, and I'm not gonna make this video about that. Like I said, I'm not gonna speak on him. I don't know him. From what I did see, I did enjoy his content and his channel, but that was pretty sad just to see that at such a young age. And so I could go tomorrow. I don't know. None of us know. So just be prepared. And if you have a family, look out for them, guys. Don't leave your family struggling. Don't leave them with more of a burden than they already have. Mourning a death is enough. So yeah, so life insurance. I'm also getting my notary. So yeah, I'm moving to things that are less hands-on, but I will be documenting my journey in that business on my other channel called Grow As A. I'll tag that below. So if you guys want to follow how I'm doing in that business, what type of money am I making, how's it going, that content will be on there, as well as some other things. This channel will be strictly probably around I'm gonna try to stick with pressure washing on this channel. Another update is the end of this month, or the 24th of this month, I'm going to a conference in Tennessee, or a little training in Tennessee, Stain and Seal University, and I'll be learning how to stain and seal. And so staining is something I'll be adding to my business this year. So my goal is to basically only go out on days that really need me, require more specialized services. So if we're doing an oxidation removal, or probably a roof washing job, or staining, then I'll be out. But for the house washes and driveway cleanings and stuff, I want to have a tech that can just run that for me, so I can be at home and doing the other things that help me to really get ahead. because I cannot hit my goals if all of my time is being spent out here physically pressure washing. So that's just me personally. You know, I'm restructuring how I do things. And my overall goal for this year is to grow as much as possible, and still continue to help educate myself and others along the way. So I want to share as much information as possible. Let me know what you guys want to see on this channel. You know, what type of content, what information you want. And if I don't have the answers, I will try to find somebody who does have the answer. I don't ever claim to be a guru, and hope you guys know that. I don't claim to be the smartest, nor anywhere close to the most successful in this business. My only goal is for people to learn from my mistakes and not have to repeat it, so you can have faster growth. You know, I still believe this is a great business. But, you know, if you're going to start it, do separate yourself. I've learned the hard way. So many lessons between learning, you know, pricing and just professionalism and equipment. That's been a big one, you know. And so if I can get one thing across to you guys for this year, no matter what business you go after, is to reinvest. Make that your motto for the year, is to reinvest. And when I say that, I mean, don't just think about it in a way of reinvest. And when I say reinvest, don't just think of it in the way of equipment. Think of it as reinvest in your mind, reinvest your finances. So every time you make money, I want you to think to yourself, how can I grow this money and turn it into more before it goes out of my economy, right? So if you make $1,000, don't just immediately dump $1,000 out. You know, figure out, can you put a part of it, 10% or however much you can, into a retirement account? Can you put a little bit into, you know, paying out in a life insurance policy that's helping your family, or, you know, building cash value? I'm not gonna get to details of that. But can you put it into starting another business? Can you put it into something, a side hustle? Can you put it into going to a conference or your education, a course, whatever it is, you know, more books? But that's just how I want you to think. If you want to get ahead, you're going to have to learn how to multiply your money, build up multiple streams of income, and make yourself more valuable. So my whole goal for this year is to diversify myself as an individual and have multiple skill sets, which I've kind of already done over the years, you know. So I have some online skill sets. So, you know, I'm in the content space, I'm in the online teaching space in a sense. I have my pressure washing business. I'm learning how to stain. You know, entering into life insurance. And I know for some of you guys, it might sound like a lot, but the biggest thing how this is going to work is because I won't be doing everything. You know, I plan to actually hire at least 5 people this year for the different things I'm doing, maybe even more. And the biggest thing with that is having systems in place. Systems will allow you to, you know, be able to do more. So when I say systems, you know, some of those systems will include softwares for automation. So you're not physically doing everything. You know, automate as much as you can and use these different things to your advantage. But I know this intro is very long-winded and you guys probably don't really want to hear this. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my equipment, show you. I'll go over a few basic things, try to get you a little bit of footage of me house washing, but it's going to be hard because I don't have a GoPro right now. So yeah, anyway, let me go ahead and jump to it. All right, guys, so all set up. Quickly show you. So we got our downstream bucket, our machine. A lot of guys ask what's in the bucket. So you see right there, it's literally just straight 12.5 SH with some surfactant. I have this one right here. I get from a local supplier here in North Carolina. So we're just gonna drop our injector down there. Yeah, so the downstream injector is gonna do all the diluting for you. So I use it straight because if you dilute the bleach in your downstream, you probably might get too weak of a mix for the most part from what I experienced. So I like to go straight SH. I know you Florida guys get SH pretty cheap. So for that 5-gallon bucket cost me about $13. Comment below what you're paying in your state. It's gonna hook up to our gun right here. A little wand. We don't need a long one. Let me show you guys the building. Now, the way this metal building is looking, you can kind of see the algae has turned purple. Normally when it's purple, it requires a little bit stronger of a mix. So we'll probably hit this building with the X-Jet to get that to come clean. I'm not sure if downstreaming alone will take care of it. But once again, guys, understand that our chemical is the most important part because high pressure isn't gonna do the trick alone. And while I'm at it, right now is a great time, guys, to start off your, kick off your season with marketing. I just ordered 100 yard signs and 1,000 postcards from UZ Marketing. So that's just some print things. And once those 1,000 postcards are passed out, I will order some more and just keep it going, running some ads. Just, you want to do is everything you can, every way you can market, whether it's referrals, print, do it. And, just a word on UZ Marketing, great company, fast turnaround, high quality, and very, very affordable, guys. I think UZ Marketing was one of the most competitive print material companies out here. So if you need your signs, I paid $100 for 100 signs, free shipping, and they'll be out soon.com. Maybe I'll post a screenshot what they look like, and then once they come here, I'll actually do another video and go into more detail about some marketing things. But definitely get your marketing. I'll leave the link for them below if you want to check them out. And I also did an interview with them. But if you're ordering print stuff, order from them, not just because I'm telling you, but because they are the most competitive in pricing. Like, they'll match prices if you find it lower. So the prices on postcards, door hangers, yard signs, very, very affordable, especially in this business. I mean, the ROI is amazing. So check them out. And yeah, let's go ahead and get it kicked off. Let's go ahead and start washing. So quick tip, I started my machine and then the downstream ejector air was leaking. Always, guys, keep extra O-rings, downstream ejectors, tools lying around. Simple things, like if you don't have them, could be a big inconvenience. So water was spraying, but it's a simple fix. So definitely 100% always keep extra O-rings and stuff like that in your truck. Simple thing.
Come on.
All right, guys, job is all done. Didn't take too long. I know at the beginning of the job I said about an hour, but that was including me taking the time to film content, kind of BS around talking on this camera. Overall, like, this is how I just came here and just went straight to set up and no content. This is probably about a 25-minute job. Trailers are quick I love doing trailers. They're super easy. So yeah, it's about 25 minutes worth of work. Ended up being actually an hour total, including the content. And she added this carport behind me. So yeah, she pulled up and asked me to add that last minute. So this probably took me an extra 12 minutes to do. Made an extra $50 off of some very easy work. But yeah, everything is good to go. So before I pack up, I'm just doing my little walk around and making sure that any drip down dirt, stuff like that. She's already looked it over and paid me, but you know, you want to be the second eyes. You want to do satisfactory work. That's how you'll stay in business longer. You know, don't just try to get in and get out without doing quality work, because you won't get callbacks. And a lot of new guys ask me about pricing. I don't really go in detail about pricing. Yeah, I just told you I made $50 on that extra on that thing. I'm not gonna tell you guys total how much I made for this, because one, when it comes to starting a business, my price isn't your price, because you might be in a different city or different state, different market. You might have, I don't know what you invest in your business. Obviously you have your minimums. Just charge accordingly, charge reasonably, charge enough to stay in business. That's all my advice for that is. What else was I gonna say? Yes, let me show you guys. I'm gonna flip the camera real quick, show you guys the other stuff. So here's the building. Here's the side. You can see that's all clean now. Ugh. And then this area is where the mildew was and whatnot. And you guys can see our bucket right there. I mean, our bucket, our building. The building's clean as well. So yeah, quick and easy job. It's one of the things I love about this business, is that you make money really quickly. Once you have the right equipment, right process. For those of you looking to get started, I have a crazy deal going on my course right now. It's only $49, and just to give you guys some kind of comparison, it's normally $200, which is still a great deal. In the course, I go over how to start the business, cleaning some different cleaning things. So cleaning concrete, roof washing, house washing, marketing. So I go over a bunch of stuff. Like, it's a crazy ton amount of value for $49. And if you get one thing out of it, I guarantee you it'll be 100% worth it. There's even one video where I go over what does bad work look like. That video alone is worth the price of this, because if you start this business and don't know the difference between bad and good work, boy, it could be something else. So check it out. It's only going to be on sale for the next like probably 3 or 4 days. So get it now while it's just $49, and it's going to be 100% a great investment if you're brand new to this business. And it's risk-free too, because if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. Like, if you just think this is if you get in there and think it's crap, you didn't learn anything, wasn't worth it, I'll refund you your $50 and we can keep it pushing. Also have a little e-guide as well for $10. And then I always tell people to get Heath Felps' book, and I would even tell you to get his over mine. His book is very educational as well for those getting started. Yeah, guys, hopefully you learn something from this video. Once again, for you guys who are in North Carolina and you want to get some life insurance, I can help you out. I'm a life insurance broker, so that just means that I'm contracted with multiple companies. And I really want to say, for you guys who are my age, in their 30s, young and healthy, get life insurance now while you're young. Because one of the policies I have on myself is worth about $250,000, and I only pay about $90 a month. And actually, it might be worth a little bit more than that, but it's like $90 a month. And I have some other riders added on to that as well. But I mean, you could really, the younger you are, the healthier, you could get $100,000 plus worth of coverage for literally like 30 something bucks a month, maybe sometimes less, maybe a little bit more. But while you're young, while you're healthy, because you'll only be as healthy as you are right now. You're not guaranteed nothing, but you know, it's just something to consider to do for your loved ones. You know, don't die, like I said, and leave them a burden. But this is not a life insurance ad. I just want to put that out there. Hopefully, once again, you guys enjoy the content, because as you see, it takes me more time to do a job, just so I can take the time to put out this content and try to educate and help a few people out. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.